guys, it's Chuck, Outside Screwball. Thanks for stopping by my channel today. Got a variety of things to show you, and we'll step right into a project and kind of go backwards off the project, and then there's a mixture of other items that I'm doing, a little side job I'm doing for a guy, and at the end my 8-ball magic kind of continued on. Hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm on a run. I think I'm out of funds though, but hope you enjoy it. So hang on, and we'll jump right into it. Well guys, kind of starting this video in process, and we'll go backwards from where I'm at right now. What I've done is I've made these bushings, and the bushings were turned, then a flat put on it, and then I'm putting a set screw here in the flat, and what it's going to be is a tool holder. So what I've done is set up the stop so that the part repeats, since I'm doing a few of them, and then I'm using the tri-square to get the flat on the so it's parallel with the vice bed, and then just a simple, center drill, countersink, and tap. You guys all seen this, so I'm not going to run through it any further, but and show you. But we'll move on from here. Just trying to get the part ready, and then I'll take you over to the lathe and show you what it's about. Well, don't know if you guys noticed, but I had the part in there backwards, so I've corrected the part. The set screw mark that you might have saw was from where the this bushing ends up. So let's make a little noise here. The phase inverter is kind of loud today. Here we go. Okay, got a few more to do. Well, here's what the bushings were for. I just picked up a Enco tailstock turret from my buddy Carl. Got it on a sweet price, and it was just in time because I've got to make a bunch of bushings, so I can end up center drill, chamfer, and then drill the bushings. I don't have to tap. But looking forward to using this. Should take me through the process nice and quick. I did set up, I don't know if it'll show up in here, right here. This one's got a second bushing in it, and I have some excuse me, I have some of these hardage, I call them drill bushings, and they come in various sizes. So I have 2 more slots to finish, and I've got the blanks, and those will be drilled at 5/8 to accept these 5/8 bushings, and then I can just interchange bushings for sizes. These 3 I did them all at a 1/2 inch because those shanks were 1/2 inch. So looking forward to using the tool. Be right back. I got some other new tools to show you also. Well, before I show you my other new tools, this is what I'm making the bushings for. I met a fellow at the flea market that he works on wheelchairs. Kind of an eccentric fella. He puts generators on them and sound systems and TVs, the motorized wheelchairs. Well, he wanted to, we got talking just because he had some end mills he was selling, and I said, and he had just bought some steel plate at the flea market, and asked him what he was doing, and he explained what he wanted to do, and I told him he needed a machinist. And so the deal right now is swapping labor for tools. We'll see where it goes. So anyway, this is the hub that's on the wheelchair, and actually these studs face the other way typically, so they can grab the normal rim for the wheelchair. And so we talked about it, and I came up with this method of madness where this hub sits onto here, and then I made a spacer that goes on there. That bolts onto here, and then through these holes, it bolts through the lug nut holes. And so I used 5/16 bolts there also, and so that's where the spacers are going. They're 580 thousandths diameter, and I got to just space them so the plate sits straight. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. I had to take a phone call. So I think that's where I think I left off. That I made this adapter plate, and I've got to make a second plate now. For his, he wants these, so I've got another one. I've got a machine, fairly simple. And then I'm actually looking at trying to make, he knows how to weld, and so he liked this aluminum plate and things, but I think I'm going to work it out where I've made a bushing that sits there with a 1/4 inch hole, and then I'm going to make him a 1/4 inch piece of plate that matches the stud of the bolt centers. Then he can go ahead, line it up, and go ahead and drill the rim and just bolt right directly to the rim. So be right back. My grandkids just showed up. Hello, kids. Okay, this isn't a new tool, but I thought I'd show it to you. This is my welding table. It sits on top of a standard shop cart. It's 1/2 inch plate, and it's serviced me well. I'm not complaining by any means. And it's on the plate and the cart are now on Craigslist because I just picked up this guy. This is my new welding table, layout table. It's 4x4, and it's 1.1 inch thick plate. You can see the stand is built like a brick house, and the table top is bolted to the stand. The cross pieces there are used for using a pallet jack, and then you can put them up in the holders to get them up top. Table's drilled with 1/2 inch 13 bolts. We've got a pattern on top, and all on the perimeter of the table. So just picked this up Sunday morning. Today is Tuesday, and it's a load. Just the top plate alone weighs about 900 pounds. But the hoist there lifted it off with really no issues off the truck. Okay, got a couple more things to show you real quick, and then we'll say goodbye. Well, got to show you a couple of tools. Saturday I went to it's called the Past Tool Show. It's a kind of a membership club, and I went with my buddy as a guest. And I was looking for little dividers, seen Tom use them, and I don't have anything this small. Well, I found actually a pair of Starrett, or a set of Starrett, or single Starrett, and bought it for $10, and put it in my pocket, and then I went, and I wanted to play with it, and I went to move the thumb screw, and it was jammed. And I showed it to the seller, and he gave me my $10 back. So I was bummed, really bummed. Well, wandered around the show there for a while, and came across this guy. And this is Union Tool, and I paid $4 for it. So made some money, and still got a very serviceable and useful tool. And moving on through the show, there was a couple of drill chucks. This one's a 2A, Jacobs 2A, 3/8 capacity, and this is a Jacobs 33, what is it? The 33 taper. Well, this one was rusted like a battleship, and this one was it had a good patina on it. So the guy wanted $12, and I think I offered him $3 a piece, and he said fine with the chuck keys, and reached in my wallet and didn't have the exact change. He didn't have change. My buddy had $4. I had $1, so walked away with these for $2.50 a piece. And I wanted them since, as you saw, the turret head. I wanted to make more drill chucks for it. I didn't even remember the ones that I had, but anyway, so that was cool. But the coup de grace was this guy. Wandering around, most of the tools there were wood tools. A lot of neat stuff, a lot of good people, very nice people. And I opened up this one, and there was a Starrett electronic 1 to 2 inch, number 733. It reads to the 1/2 and I asked him what he wanted for it, and he said $50. And I offered him 35, and we settled at 40. Sweet deal. I'm really, really happy with this buy. So that's it. So my 8-ball magic continued on in through, that was Saturday, and getting this table on Sunday. It wasn't no flea market bargain. I paid a good price for the table, but I'm happy with what I paid for it, and really happy with the table. All right, guys, that's it, and we'll check back with you soon. Thanks for watching and stopping by my channel. And if you enjoy, I hope you subscribe and share, and please feel free to comment. Take care. Hey, one more thing. I was walking out and I saw this big boy. Piece of steel plate, and picked this up from the fella at the flea market that I'm doing the job for. But I have to make the fingers for my D'Arco brake, and I saw this laying in his planter outside his house, and there's my piece of steel that I can make my fingers, so we can actually make some larger fingers also. So that project will be coming up here shortly, but I'm happy I stumbled across the bar of steel there. All right, now that's it. Hey guys, you're probably wondering, okay, does this video ever end? I was just getting ready to process the video and remembered I wanted to give a little shout out to a couple, three guys actually. First off, Chris Burgess, he watched the shorty on the beehive, and his wife does bees, and sent me some Nancy's bee honey. And I had some on some toast this morning, and it was fantastic. So I really want to thank Chris and his wife Nancy for sending this to me. It was real nice of them. Second thing is, you know, I still have to finish my bandsaw circle cutting jig, which I was trying to get done for the rims that I'm working on. But the subject of cotters, and I wanted to thank two fellas, Rodney and Terry. I won't use their last names, but both fellas contacted me about cotters, and both sent me information from the bedside reader. Some good information, and I really appreciate them sharing that information. And Rodney went through the effort of actually contacting the author of the book and to get permission. So I really appreciate all his efforts. Okay, now I'm done.